So today we're gonna be doing a makeup tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm tired. What up YouTube? My name is Carly Fries, and today I am doing a fall makeup tutorial, and I feel like I have not done a makeup video in like a hot minute, so I'm super excited to put makeup on my face because I actually haven't even done that in a while, and I'm kind of curious to see how it goes, honestly, because I don't know if I look a little tanner than I did in my last videos, but I've been self-tanning for the last about a month because tomorrow, well actually, I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Honestly, when I post this, I'm probably already back, but tomorrow I am going to Mexico for a week, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have time to post this until I get back from my trip, but yeah, I'm a lot more tan than I'm usually, so we'll just see if the foundation works or if it just doesn't. Just going for a very like fall look with a lot of like browns and glitter because it's me. And originally I was thinking of using the new Naked Heat palette with like a lot of reds in it, but then I changed my mind at the last minute, so we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, let's get into the video. And a lot of products that I'm using for this video are rather new products. Like some of these I'm testing out for the first time, because what better time to do it when you are trying to do like a good tutorial. Let's use new products that you don't even know if they're gonna work or not, because logic. I'm super smart. I'm going to be priming my face with the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I have this little deluxe sample that I got from Sephora recently. I've used it a few times. I always say this, but primers are just primers to me. I mean, I wouldn't put one on, but I just got so many of them that I'm like, I may as well because they're there. I'm also going to be priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I don't really know how far I'm going to be extending my eyeshadow look, so I'm just going to like try and get it as much over the entire lid as possible. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be relying on to help me out with this fall look is going to be the Pure Cosmetics, I never know how to pronounce that, the Soiree Diaries palette, which I got in a recent BoxyCharm. And the palette looks like this. So it's got a lot of some glittery colors, which I'm sure I'm going to be using, and some good colors, like transition colors. And it does scream fall to me, which is probably why it was in a recent like fallish BoxyCharm. So I just kind of took a look at this morning, like about 10 minutes ago, and was like, yeah, I can fuck with this. We'll see if it pans out. Pan. It's an eyeshadow joke. First, I'm going to go in on my crease with this light brown tanny shade that's called Gala. And I'm just going to be taking a like medium-ish fluffy brush. This one is the Morphe M139, and I'm just going to use this to take a look and see. Okay, it's not too pigmented. I'm gonna scoot up. Like I said, I have no idea how this is gonna work out. I don't know how pigmented these shadows are, so you're just gonna have to kind of bear with me and see how it goes. Well, there's a lot of fallout. Like, this eyeshadow is already everywhere. But not that much seems to be on my face. That's definitely not as dark as I want it to be, so I'm gonna also add in this darker brown shade called Splurge over here, and I'm just gonna see if that helps get more of the effect that I was going for. Okay, so I kind of ended up doing like the whole lid. But that's okay. Let's just do the whole lid on this one as well. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. So it's more of the color that I was going for in the first place anyway, so since the bottom's just gonna get covered up anyway, it doesn't really matter how far down I extended it. I'm just gonna go in with a more precise, smaller fluffy brush, which is the Morphe M506. That's right, camera. Let's not focus on things I'm showing. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. I'm trying to think of why this Stunner shade reminds me of fall, and I'm like, oh, my fall boots are that color. How you can tell it's fall, the color of your boots. I'm gonna go in with that shade, and I'm going to try like giving like words. I'm gonna just kind of add that shade more in the corner because I do want it to be darker on the edge. Geez, this is more of the color that I was going for in the first place. Like, kind of just gonna actually extend that into the crease as well. I do the same thing on the other side, just kind of packing that in the corner and bringing it more towards the middle of my eye very slowly, because you don't want to put, like, you don't want to pack it too much because there's going to be other shit going on there later. And then since it's a small brush, I don't feel too scared about going into the crease with it. I'm going to take, oh, there's no brand on this brush, but it's just a flat synthetic brush. Like I said, I really want to go in with these nice, fun, sparkly shades at the bottom. So first of all, what I'm going to do, since you're working, like when you're working with like glitters and stuff, I'm going to spritz this brush with some MAC Fix Plus, just to make sure that it actually picks up the product. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this super pretty gold shimmery shade Glitzy. And I really hope that it turns out nice because I have high hopes for this shade. So pull this look together. Okay, let's see. Gold kind of took over, but I really like it. Okay, now that the gold is done, I'm just kind of gonna go back in with the brownish red Stunner shade and a precision brush, and just kind of go back over where the two intersect in the corner and in the crease, because I want it to look a little more blended together and not like they're just kind of like next to each other, but like that they turn into one another. I just described blending. You all know what blending is. I was looking at this Twinkle shade that is right next to the one I was just using, and I kind of wanted to incorporate that in like the middle of my eye. But every time I try and do that, it just does not work out well. I mean, that's what I was going for. I was going for like a sort of reddish brown, which is where the crease color comes in, and then like a gold, like for leaves. Like leaves to me, I picture like a lot of gold and brown. So I've got like the gold going on my actual lid, and it goes from like lighter to darker, which I really like. I'm just going to use this Private Party neutrally like kind of skin tone color on my brow bone, just above everything, so it doesn't look as harsh. I'm also going to use that just to clean up underneath my eyes, because there's a lot of product. I was gonna sweep that away. Dual purpose. So I'm gonna go in with the smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to do like my under eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Stunner shade because that seems to pull the look completely together. I'm gonna take like the smallest amount of product possible on my brush, and I'm going to keep it right underneath my eye. I'm definitely going to be going in with my signature eyeliner, which is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, which is the black color. And as usual, I'm not going to do my eyeliner on camera because I can't do my eyeliner on camera. So as always, my eyeliner doesn't match 100%, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to prime my eyelashes with the Opening Act Lash Primer from Tarte. So my camera died while I was in the middle of doing my mascara, so since nobody really wants to watch me do my mascara, I just continued to do it off camera. So my eyes are now officially done. I'm just going to take super advantage of the fact that I am super tan, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which I almost never use because it's too dark for me. Well, that's not true, I use it, it just makes me look stupid. And it is in the shade Nude. Yeah, that's how pale I am. Nude is dark for me. And now I have this little Bobbi Brown sample instant full cover concealer in the shade Beige. And I'm going to use that for my under eye concealer. Is there anything in here? I haven't even used this yet. This applicator sucks. I feel like I'm literally not getting any product off, like the amount of times I have to like keep going in. I'm just going to blend that all out with a beauty blender, especially since that applicator was a piece of shit and it did not go like anywhere on my face, so I'm just gonna have to blend that out all over my under eye area. Next, I'm going to set all of my face with the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder, a long name, in the shade Fair. And it looks like this. I've also recently purchased this. Well, this lighting doesn't show it at all. I recently purchased this and another powder, and I really like it. And this one's a lot, like it gives a lot more coverage than the other one I find. So I wanted this for a fall look, and it's also a little darker than the other one. So it's gonna work a little better. So right now I'm just setting, didn't even say what I was doing, I'm setting my under eye area with a Morphe E8 brush, which is a little thick like brush for packing on powder, and then I'm going to be taking my favorite brush of all, the Morphe E1, which is this huge ass brush, and I'm just going to put it all over my face, which is like my favorite thing to do. Just gonna set all that makeup on there. That doesn't move because I've got a lot of errands to run today because we're leaving for Mexico tomorrow and got a lot of stuff to do before then. I'm going to go in with the small fluffy brush from earlier with that shade and go back underneath my eye area. Actually gonna also just kind of put that brush into the lighter shimmery shade from earlier and put that under my eye area, more in the inner corner. Then I'm going to go in with the MAC eyebrow pencil. Spiked Eyebrows is what it's called, and this is in the brown shade. I don't know if they have multiple brown shades, but it looks like this. If my camera wants to focus. It looks like brown. It's brown. So I feel like just the applicator is so small. Like whose brows is this for? Like, It's like for someone who... Oh my god, I just saw something that scared the shit out of me. And then as always, I'm just gonna go in with my Too Faced Brow Envy palette using the little brush that comes with it and the darker shade here. I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up the eyebrows. So for the bronzer, I'm gonna be going in with the Marc Jacobs bronzer in the shade Tantric. It's a really, really nice bronzer. It's my favorite one right now. I'm first gonna use it just to contour my face, like barely because my bangs are gonna cover this part, but I just feel weird about not contouring. Okay, but mainly I'm going to bronze my cheeks. So my camera cut out again. Don't pay much attention. Should get better at that. So I'm just finishing up bronzing my cheeks. Next up for the cheeks will be the blush, which I'm really excited about because I have a new palette and that I've only used like a few times. So it is the, what is it even called? The Tarte Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. So it is this new palette that came out recently from Tarte. If I can open it. And it looks like this. So it's just got a bunch of different blush shades. There's also like 2 highlighter shades as well, which is nice. And I've been wanting like a set of blushes from Tarte for the longest time. And so when I saw this, I was like, I've been waiting for this. I'm feeling this shade Angelic here. It's like the most muted, but it'll still look really pretty. So I'm gonna go with that one. So I use my mirror. I literally just keep switching back and forth between different mirrors. At the same time, I'm also going to go in with one of the highlighter shades on here, and I've already used Whimsical before up here, and I really liked it, but I kind of want to try this lighter, more like white highlight shade here that is called Worthy. So let's see how worthy it is. Ha ha ha. And then a little bit on my forehead, a little bit down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And now, before I finish off with the lipstick, the last step of the process, I'm just going to set it all with some MAC Fix Plus. MAC Fix Plus. Jesus. Last step in the process is the lipstick. But first, before I do that, I'm going to go put down my hair because there's no point in it being up anymore, so be right back. I'm back, my hair is down, and yeah, it looks a lot better when my hair is down. Like, once that forehead just disappears, so do my troubles. That's depressing. All that's left to do, obviously, is to put the lipstick on, which I'm super nervous about because I don't know how it's gonna look. I've been thinking this over this whole time, like fall lipstick, you gotta do like a dark color. And my go-to is like a purple or a burgundy. But I've got a brown here, and I am afraid to use it. I've got this Tarte lip paint that I recently bought. I didn't know it was this brown when I bought it, but now I own it, and I regret it, but we'll see if I can make it work. And it is in the shade Man Bun. Oh, it's like I got poop on my lip. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, it's all over my teeth. Fun. I really do like it. It's just I don't know if I can go the whole day with this lip color because like it's so out there that I feel like the whole time I'm thinking, shit, like is it coming on, is it on my teeth, is it over my face, like what's going on? Oh god, if I like put my hair up like this, I feel like I'm like an angry high school art student. Yeah, I really liked this makeup look. I liked how it turned out. I miss doing makeup videos. Like I always really enjoy doing them and I don't do them enough. So maybe you'll see another one coming your way soon. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you did a fall look and maybe let me know. I can go check it out. Please subscribe to my channel. I make videos all the time about pretty much anything that I like makeup, books, I do some vlogs, and yeah, I really enjoy making these videos, so I really hope that you enjoy watching them, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.